Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kid Lee, and this is the pre-E3 edition of the TOR Report. We are only one day from the official start of E3. Over the last few days, some information has been released about the forthcoming new expansion for Star Wars: The Old Republic. The screenshot that is currently on screen is the shot that was released about a month ago. It shows what appears to be a throne room on a ship or a space station. So keep this in your thoughts as we move forward. Here we go. This is an official statement from BioWare. The largest story-driven expansion to date, Knights of the Fallen Empire, marks a renewed focus on cinematic storytelling in Star Wars: The Old Republic. The expansion will deliver on all the hallmarks of what makes a great BioWare game. New worlds to explore, new companions to recruit, and a new dynamic story that players will be able to shape based on the choices they make. Along with this statement, they also released this screenshot. A very impressive screenshot it is indeed. It is to be believed that this is actually a picture of an upcoming cinematic that is going to be released on Monday. Now, BioWare has not done a full-blown cinematic since the start of the game, so it's been 3 years. So the fact that we're finally going to get another one, I think that's really saying something, that they're really trying to put some focus, really trying to put some money back into this game. Let's go ahead and try and dissect this shot a little bit. So we've got two males here. It's hard to say if they're Jedi or Sith. They're using either white or yellow sabers. Their outfits are also very unique, perhaps faction-based, something that we've never seen before. They've also apparently just mowed down an entire squad or legion of Republic troopers and a couple of dead Jedi along the way. The big structure in the background appears to be a crashed Republic Corvette of some description, but overall just a very, very impressive shot indeed. These two men, they look very similar. Are they family, brothers, twins, clones? Only time will tell, I think. Let's take a look at shot number 2. This gives a much closer look at the two men in question, and again, they do indeed look very similar. But perhaps the more interesting thing on this shot is the army of people that are behind them. Are they people? Are they droids? Again, a new design that we've not seen before. They've got massive shields with a marking on them. And in the corner of both of these shots, you can see the hashtag of Face Your Destiny. So Monday is gonna definitely be a fantastic day for Star Wars: The Old Republic. Let's go ahead and move on to some other news. A few things have changed for Update 3.3 since my last report. We have even more healing changes incoming to the Sorks and Sages. I believe some of the feedback that was received on the test server was not so well, so they decided to change things up again. And this is like the 4th or 5th change that they have made to healing across the board. So these changes are: Consuming Darkness now activates instantly, restoring 50 force up from 30, and the healing component has been removed. Dark Resilience has been redesigned. It reduces the damage taken by the target of your extrication by 50% for 6 seconds after you extricate them. The healing dealt by Revivification has been increased. And then the Revivification effect of Force Surge now causes you to consume 10 less force per charge, up from 5, along with its original additional effect. The Consuming Darkness effect of Force Surge has been redesigned. Consuming Darkness restores an additional 10 force and consumes 1 charge of Force Surge. Reverse Corruptions has been redesigned. Consuming a charge of Force Surge grants Reverse Corruptions, increasing your Force regen rate by 2 per second for 10 seconds. And then Roaming Mend now has a base Force cost of 65, up from 60, and its healing has been increased. And then finally, Dark Mending now additionally reduces the Force cost of Roaming Mend by 5. On to PvP for 3.3. That is a tongue twister. Try it yourself. PvP for 3.3. The Legacy Warzone Commendation Grants have been added to the PvP item vendor on the fleet. These grants are purchasable for 100, 500, and 1,000 Warzone commendations, and grant the same amount as purchased. They are bind to Legacy. The Legacy Warzone Commendation Lockbox, which was the 99, has been removed from the game. And then finally, the Warzone weekly and daily missions have had their Warzone Commendation rewards increased to 100, up from 150 for the daily and 300 to 400 for the weekly. This affects all Warzone daily and weekly missions. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will go ahead and do it for this week's episode of the TOR Report. I am jumping into full E3 mode. Got the docket set for Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. There might be one more fancy screenshot that is released today. If there is, I will post it on my Twitter account and on Facebook, so keep an eye open for that. But yep, everybody stay tuned for my coverage of E3, and I will try and get the full expansion video out as soon as I possibly can on Monday. But thank you all so much for watching, and with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.